Welcome to the ALTTPR League Season 5 playoffs. We have on the left the Pugs, represented by Andy. I don't know why they're named the Pugs. And Ravis, representing Team Hime. I am Fear Agent, and joining me in the booth today is the one, the only Actor Boker out of retirement on commentary. Here we go.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for taking him away from that bingo and pineapple gelatin that I was doing in my retirement home. It's glad to be here. It's nice to get some fresh air.
Okay, so we are playing hard randomizer. That means enemies are shuffled, bosses are shuffled. It's full shuffle, so you'll see 3 guaranteed bosses.
Okay.
Open 7/7 defeat Ganon. So no blue mail, no, I think 14 hearts is the max, no silvers. Hopefully we see some shenanigans. That's kind of what I want to see, right? Like, that's the whole point of Randomizer is shenanigans.
Yeah. And then these definitely seem like some really good settings to see those said shenanigans.
And
looks like it says this is playoffs too?
This is the playoffs. Airy won this morning, so they're up a game. Pugs are up a game.
Okay.
And speaking of shenanigans, we've got Andy and Ravis, who are known for shenanigans, I guess.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've actually, out of these 2 runners, I've been in retirement for a while. I've actually heard of one of them. I know that Ravis, he's done 6 German tournaments. He's always been a contender in the main tournament. Like, he's done a lot of stuff. He's always been doing really good. And allegedly, he's also said that he tried to shake my hand once at SGL and I refused it. And that's not how I remember that story, but I mean, that's his side of it.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I've not heard of the other guy.
So Andy. Yeah.
I have no idea who the frick that is.
He's new, up and comer. Expect good things from him in the future, I would say.
Okay. I mean, like I said, their team's already got to win, so.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But he wasn't the one who was playing.
He wasn't, right? No. They did get former NMG world record holder.
Some other new guy, yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of shenanigans, yeah, it looks like that's a lot of bouncy enemies in a tight hallway there, but he makes it to his Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Shout out to our tracker today, Fierce Prince, as well. We saw, it looks like Crystal Desert, 5/6 Crystal at Hera, and Pendant Eastern.
Nice. Yeah, thank you for tracking Furious Prince 97. And in case of if you're thinking that's his birth year, it's not. So don't think that.
Right. All right. So we saw Uncle, nothing there. We saw Lost Woods, nothing there. They have no money, but they've got bombs. So oh man, you got to watch out for that slug. It'll do, I think, 4 hearts of damage.
They also have bombs as well.
Yeah, that's right. If you kill them, a guaranteed bomb drop. But no money for bottle vendor, but you can get everything else pretty much out of CAC here.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff in the overworld. Fire bars, we're really seeing the full mix of things.
Yeah.
How come they don't get boots in this one? I thought there was a league setting with Randomizer.
That's the regular
I think it was.
Setting. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like week 7 was co-op Randomizer with boots. Oh, there's the flute. That's pretty nice.
All right, yeah.
But they took away the boots in the playoffs, I guess.
Okay. I guess because these are super. I mean, once you get to the playoffs, you got to be the best runners ever. So they didn't want the races going too fast.
Right. Yep. All right. The hook shot there. Shot. That's actually really nice. Oh, it's Pendant Desert. Was that a Pendant Desert? I think
I don't know. I mean, I saw it, but my brain refused to register any relevant information. But there was definitely something there.
My old brain might have saw it and immediately forgot it.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm in that retirement home, Fear.
There's a shovel, so we get to extend our CAC trip here. That hook shot, though, is really nice in Randomizer because it kills a lot of the enemies. It will get in your way. It will stun most of the rest. And that helps us.
One of the best weapons in Randomizer, I think. Yep. And then it's got the second best side effect where you miss the enemy, and then he just happens to use your iframes to stand on top of you and then immediately kill you when they run out. Right. So it's a good one. Yeah, early flute. That's a good find. Flute hook shot. I don't know, man. That usually paints a picture of where to go next, right?
Yeah, Mountain's calling.
I guess the other good thing about having the hookshot too is what you said about Enemizer, and we have the randomized bosses too. There is a boss out there that is very, specific to having the hookshot to beating him, and that's Argus, so we won't have to worry about well, at least that portion of it.
Right.
Oh my.
The mimics, get out of the way, man. Get out of the way.
I thought Ravis was trying to use him as a wall there. I thought that was good planning, but those laser beams shot right through him, so... Oh man. That's a fun looking room.
So mimics are immune to Igor, or whatever those things are. I-beam, whatever.
Yeah. Today I
learned. Emos, that's what they are. We got a bottle along the way. Sick Kid gives us a piece of heart. Thanks for
some bees in there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Did we get enough money to check Bottle Vendor?
Yeah, it was actually Blue Boomerang, which is actually also nice.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I completely missed it.
Another benefit of the hookshot is that movement there.
Yeah, awesome. Expert hookshotting there. Also, an excellent choice of MSU. Oh man, this Ravis guy that I know everything about posted the other guy. Like everything that he's been doing so far in this race, I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what do we got on the race game? Is there anything? Nope. Just
it looked very blue.
Yeah.
All right, other guy over here is figuring out his methods and how he wants to handle this lovely room.
I don't think I've seen this room. Usually you see like something silly like those red guards that attack you. Those can be kind of tough, but the BMOS with the
it looked like it was like inverted the archery game there. You're the target this time.
All right, what does the show have for us? Just $20. Not having much cash, Ravis says. I'll take it.
Yeah. Never know, $500 to pay off Zora. We might be needing to collect our pennies, so that penny saved right there could be the difference.
Yeah.
Another penny there in the dam.
Poor Spike. Just stuck there.
It's like, why'd they have to put the switch on the right side? I would have got you if it was on the left.
That's a lonely existence for that Spike, man. And he's got to be alive, right? Because he notices.
Yeah, he's moving. Yeah.
Yeah.
These poor experienced rando runners know where that switch is to flood the dam, so he had no chance.
All right. This is the fun part of Randomizer, right? Like just the silliness that you're not prepared for.
Yeah, and I was only silly because he was trying to get that bomb to explode a little quicker by exploding it off screen, but wasn't aware he'd have to readjust to a spike appearing on the screen in the next room.
Wow, some big items here. The ether, nothing bigger than ether. They did get the mirror and the glove as well, but
glove, ether, mirror,
that ether is huge.
Tracker's gonna have to ice his hand after that mini molten cave.
Yep. Oh man, getting bullied again by the that mini Helma. Oh, you thought you wanted a flute, did you? Let's see how Andy handles it.
He did his best there. It was funny because he had his flute out, and he's like, "I got a quick shot." All right, will Andy get the quick bomb off? And the answer is no. We got Matumbo Spike doing good work over here. I'm so glad that they both tried to do it too.
Oh man, I wish that mini Helma could wag its finger.
No.
Yeah. All right, bombs at Ice Rod Cave. Andy get to pick up his treasure trove here in Mini Boulder Cave, and I think you got to go to the mountain, right?
Yeah, I mean we can. Maybe Ravis is gonna do a little pit stop here, back of escape.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you don't do it immediately when you get the glove, you will forget to do it for the entirety of the seed. We've seen this time and time again, so.
Wow, exact same scenario.
Oh, we got it. All right. Oh, man.
You just have to be careful. There's a spike right here.
Oh,
nice dodge. That $20 is probably blue mail at this point.
Oh, right. Yeah, because we are dealing with the hard item.
Yep.
Good job, Andy, making it over without dying. Man, that was it seemed like he moved out of the way before that spike came. That's some intuition there.
No, Raven's going to check out Agina's cave. Being very thorough. Oh, no, he's not. Just the he hook shot through the
he did, yes.
Wow.
Just in case anything was coming. He didn't want to get hit, but... Alright, now we got Saha, we have the controversial Eastern play. Probably not going to Eastern.
It is a pendant, yeah.
I mean, you could finish it, perhaps, too. Actually, I don't know how he would finish it. There's not very many bosses we can kill right now.
No.
How many bosses died with a
None.
shovel?
Yeah.
Okay, none.
Ice Palace is a green pendant.
Okay, and that's all the pendants now. So, Eastern, Desert, and Ice.
Nothing in Saha's closet. Yeah.
Andy he got a heart container?
Oh, yeah. That's not the worst. Andy not rescuing the old man.
Yeah, kind of a thing that can happen in Randomizer. We don't know what's actually in that room because it's dark and we don't have a lamp. If you die while rescuing the old man, whenever you come back, you're going to be rescuing him again, and you can literally be locked in there in purgatory with, say, like old man and like, you know, rollers and whatnot. And the only way to get past it is, you know, if you didn't save. Oh, by the way, that's the boots over there in Spec Rock.
That's the boots that Ravis is skipping currently. I'm sure he's going to go check it, but you know, Andy's got a way of finding those boots, man.
I don't think he'll be putting those off for too long. Maybe hoping to, find maybe a weapon source or something before he, you know, uses that meter to go up that way. But hey, man, Andy is not someone you want to be giving up a boot advantage on.
No. Again, don't know much about him, but oh man, those Hinoxes are scary, but they go down to one bomb, as Ravis just showed us there. There's our Moon Pearl.
Okay, Moon Pearl. It's pretty good.
Oh, hammer or glove away from Dark World. Still no sword. Or hammer. Like, we can't really damage anything except for the...
No. It's been amazing, too.
You gotta be careful with this bomb jump here. Without the sword, you can kind of mess it up, as you see, or Ravis did. Alright. With those boots, though, you'd really like a sword to be able to dash through rollers and Lionels.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's going to make, you know, Andy's Spiral Cave that much better. And by that much better, he can dash right into a Lionel and die or something. I don't know.
Right. There's Andy's mortal enemy, the crab, there at the top of Paradox. So we'll see how Andy handles that.
I imagine he's going to hook shot him right in the face. That's going to be my strategy. That's what I think he's going to do, yeah.
Be a good idea. See what Spiral gives us. It just looks like a little shadow creature so far. Not too bad. What are these things called?
Oh. What?
Like the little blob things? Starfish blobs?
Patrick stars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Ravis not getting the God Pixel here and Spiral Cave to dash through those, you know, like in Thieves Town.
Mm-hmm. Nice hover there from Andy.
Okay. Have they always been called Patrick Stars? This game has been out longer than SpongeBob, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's... Yeah.
Now that I think about it, that name doesn't make any sense at all.
All right, Ravis skipping out in the boots. Is he going to go back up? He is. Okay, that's good. Oh, he's going to attempt the escape, or the rescue, excuse me. And there's a Usain Bolt there. Here's the one fortunate thing about the escape is a lot of the stuff spawns in the walls and gets stuck there.
You say fortunate, but like we could literally hear a spike like just clanking in the background. Like it's almost like you're at a haunted house or something.
But it's in it's scary, sure, but it's in the wall, so you don't really have to worry about it too much.
The one you can hear but you can't see. I don't know, man.
This guard is more trouble than anything. All right, so it's looking like we've got Eastern Palace or Hyrule Castle after this Agina check. And Hera, excuse me, Hera as well.
Front of Escape too?
Yeah, Front of Escape or Hyrule Castle.
all the fun stuff.
Oh, we got to escape. There's a sword. Oh man, Ravis fluted over to 6 too, but just wanted to see the item on the ledge.
Yeah, that could be a little costly too. I mean, he's heading over here into Hera, so
yeah, that's. I mean, again, we don't know what's in Hera though. It could be like vitreous or something.
Yeah.
So
and then maybe not doing it is probably the best
right.
at that point. Yeah, right. That's a good point. Oh, we'll have to see. But I mean, just having it, you know, for the protection, the movement,
yeah, big time.
Being able to slash something, you know, while you're trying to flute, so you don't have to flute 6 times to move around the overworld. Yep.
All right, so I think Ravis is going to give us a peek into Hera if he can get this bomb jump.
Going to elect to use literally half of his remaining health to make it across. He does make it across. I feel like that was a panic jazz hand map on Andy's side, or maybe he hasn't mapped yet. I'd like to think that it was jazz hand in the map because that's kind of more funny, but
yep. I think that's exactly what it was. All right, there 5-6 is Meyer.
Okay.
It's interesting because like we don't really know the bosses. I think bosses are more important almost than the crystals, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's cool about Randomizer now that's changed in the last couple of years is once you collect the compass, you can see what the boss is.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, it's like the little, instead of the compass on like the little map icon next to the floor, it'll show a silhouette of the boss. I always forget to check that. That's a really cool addition that they did. Oh, there's some flippers.
That's a cool Hera pot setup.
There is like 1 million different ways to do that. That was incredible. That's actually a really nifty one to do there, though, because I guess in Randomizer sometimes the Hera pot can be a little annoying, and that one almost seemed like it was kind of reasonable to set up because you give yourself some iframes.
All right, so Raven's not even checking the boss. It looks like the compass is going to be either on the boss or in the basement.
Yeah, he literally got both items, and he's like, whatever's up here, I'm not going to be able to kill it, so I don't care. Might be a little bit of a feels bad moment, given that the next check that he does will net him exactly a weapon. But
right.
I would say this isn't the worst one. And again, like if this is something kind of gross,
yeah, you can do this.
I would say this is kind of gross.
No, this is super gross because you got to kill it. You got to use your bombs, and then you got to spin, and it's a lot of spins.
How many spins is it? What? It takes like 4 tempered hits. So
yeah.
What is that? 8 spins or something? Is that right? Does that sound right?
So let's see. Fighter sword spin is a master sword slash, right?
Okay. He did pretty good work with the shell there, though.
Yeah, that was impressive. Hime actually being pretty kind. A lot of times he likes to hover over that gap.
Yeah.
There. Oh, that tail tag. Wow.
Nice.
Turns out this Andy guy is pretty good.
Yeah, that was an excellent fight there. And that can still be very relevant, too. Like, obviously, Ravis could come back here with a better set of equipment and then maybe have a bit of a faster time with it. But that's a 5-6 crystal, so...
Yeah.
You know, that could play play a part later.
Nice. Yeah, you think maybe I could just put it off because I got both items. But you never know. It depends on what's in Pyramid Fairy. So it's TBD at the moment.
We'll have to wait and see.
So we've got Eastern, we've got the front of escape, and we've got the water checks now.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to get the front of escape from both runners.
Yeah, I feel like we should have found our Dark World access by now. And Andy has already been up here, so he already did, because he did Uncle Route. So.
Yeah.
It was bombs, and I think maybe a piece of heart over here. But
I think we're still looking for the map in here too. So map could be in Dark Cross, and that's honestly what our runners are hoping, because you really don't want to do Dark Cross
No.
and Randomizer in the dark.
There's a couple of hallways. I mean, they try to replace these enemies one for one there. And if you remember, like, there's a tiny hallway with a bunch of snakes.
Yeah. Heart situation's not too bad for our runners.
Yeah. There's a blue mail in. No, there's no blue mail in Hime?
Oh, blue mail, yeah. I think Ice Rod Cave would have been blue mail, but
Really? Okay. Yeah, I remember you saying that there was a mail upgrade. I thought there was blue mail, but yeah, I don't know anything, so.
there's like 27 different variations of hard. This is like the built-in
This is like
version.
the 16th version. Yeah, that one didn't have blue mail. I remember now.
Yeah.
Right.
Andy not wasting time picking up that key. Rave, I do need that one.
Did he?
Well, he could have skipped that one and right? Yeah, he could have skipped that one, right?
Yeah. Because he should have technically 0 keys now,
Yeah.
but he didn't. He's gonna skip this next one, maybe.
Okay, looks like map in Dark Cross, I believe. Nope.
Well, we'll find out.
Nope. It's an item.
Unless they found the map already.
Yeah, there's the map.
Oh wait, yeah, there's the map right there.
Watching
we saw him skip the
runners,
key. We didn't
Yep.
skip the chest though.
Right. Watching 2 runners is so hard, man. Andy braving it though. I mean, we're not going to see what's going on in here for the most part.
Yeah, sure. Look, there's like little mini lamps in there, so we know not to stand there, not to stand there. We saw a jazz hand, and he didn't map that time, so he's not as scared as he was before. Looks fine.
Pretty tame, to be honest. Usually there's like rollers and...
I mean, there could have been. He could have dodged every single one of them, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Nicely done by Andy, though. All right, so what do we have left? Some water checks, and don't have Zora money yet.
Yeah, we got that, and Eastern, right? Yep.
Yeah. I mean, the answer is just Eastern, because...
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I saw a thief there in the back of Escape on Ravis's side, so he's not nearly as lucky.
Yeah.
His health. He's losing health. He's losing resources.
Yeah. I saw Jazz Hands and a Vulture, so Desert is apparently moved into Hyrule Castle.
Okay.
All right. Main into the bridge, 10 arrows. He's got nothing. Of course, he doesn't have anything.
Yeah, Eastern is looking more and more likely.
Oh, Ravis setting up a hula hand.
Oh, is he
here.
going to hula hand? Okay.
Yeah. Looks like Andy's
So is
thinking
Andy?
the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, this just guarantees you the money for Zora, so not forcing yourself to have to do a double dip of the Zora area there. Smart plays. Turns out our runners are pretty good when you get to the Invitational playoffs.
Yeah, neither one of them is going to, go into Eastern and, leave that hammer in the cannonball chest.
Yeah.
We're going to make sure we turn all these rocks over before we make our way that way.
There's Bombos on the island.
But then again, it could be hammer on Zora. Man.
Could be hammer on Zora.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be huge. Got a pickle in the water.
It's just getting brine. It's salt water.
Yeah. Heart piece. There's our mitts.
Hey. Doesn't mean that hammer still can't be in Eastern, but boy, those mitts, those are pretty good to find.
Yeah, that gives us access to a lot of stuff. The mountain, it gives us access to the Mire area, and of course, all of the Dark World.
Yeah. Where would you go first if you had the mitts here? Would you go right back into the mountain?
I think I'd check Mire.
Mire? Okay.
Mountain's not a bad play, though, with Hookshot Cave and...
Yeah, Super Bunny and all that.
Yeah.
Could you cheese it and... Ravis not emptying his bottle fast enough there.
Yeah.
Might as well. Oh, get your mitts while you wait.
Leave a bee, get a bee.
What was up here? Was it just a bottle? All
Oh,
right,
another bottle.
Can never have too many bees, I suppose.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, Randomizer can be a pain in the, you know what, because of some of the
I don't know what.
The rump.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm hungry.
So, getting extra safeties, because again, we are playing hard, so they're not there. There's one less sword out there. There's no silvers. You might need magic.
But yeah, and I completely had forgot that we are playing on the hard mode settings again, so you make a very good case for getting that bottle and having, those extra safeties.
Yeah.
Because at the end we got to do the GT climb and all that stuff.
Right.
And
yep.
When you find no, there's no have magic in this, right, either.
I think.
Or is there?
I don't. That one I'm not sure. We're gonna need someone in chat with more knowledge to tell us if there's.
But either way, like running into a sneak cold stare or something whenever you're not prepared for it, like having the resources for it.
All right, chat's helping us out by saying no half magic, and there is half magic.
All right, so we got we'll just say there's 1/3 magic in the pool or something. We'll meet you in the middle on that one, guys.
How about this? There's no quarter magic in this.
Yeah, there's no quarter magic, so yeah, you're gonna have to get those 2 bottles. That makes sense.
All right, just 300 on the lumberjack there. I think we saw that kind of from Ravis, but it was cropped, so I wasn't 100% sure. Ravis up in the mountain, though. Gonna check Super Bunny here.
Andy also on the mountain. Looks like he is thinking the same.
There's another bottle. Has some green goo in it.
Cool. Now I get to find out if they let you have all 4 bottles in this mode. Because that would be really funny if it only allows you 2, but I think that was like an SGL thing. So.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, Quake for Turtle Rock, which we are going to need. Do you think you drink the green goo, or do you rub it on your magic wand?
Go on. Rub it on your magic wand. I'm gonna just give me 1 second to think about this for a second. Magic wand. So we are playing Zelda and not Harry Potter. So this is where my first question starts. No, I think you rub it on your You just kind of you lube up your fire rod, so to speak, to get it back going in full speed. I think that's how it works. Or ice rod, really depends. Everyone can pick their own flavor. I mean, it's just but that could be how it works. And then don't ask me what happens when you mix red and green together and how that's supposed to combo, because I'm not going to answer that one. But good news is Andy was able to get that 3rd bottle, because I was thinking that would be so messed up if SGL settings, when they only had the 2 bottles, if one person got a bottle with something in it and the other one didn't, because they went and picked up a bee from Zora's Ledge. But this is a hypothetical situation that only matters in hard mode variant 21 and not 16, the one that we're playing on.
Okay.
Are you back now? I was like, man, I gotta come up with something to talk about for no reason, because I had a feeling you needed a second there. I tried my best.
All right, we're into Mire-Shed now.
Looks like Quake will be the only medallion we may or may not need. Obviously, having Bombos is a pretty nice one to have too, just because of the surprise cold stares.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it might be just required, right?
Yeah. I mean, we do have that green potion now, so if we do get a fire rod, we are able to lube it up. But having Bombos, will stave us from that option.
Sure.
So,
sure.
Yeah.
All right, there's a free bow.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so bow. Obviously, you just don't even check anything in Village of Outcasts. Whenever we go to the Dark World there, we just hightail it over to Pot. That's the play, right?
The problem is you got to get there the long way, right? There's no hammer, so you got to just
but if the hammer's in Pod,
everything.
That's the quickest way to get there.
It's true. That's true.
And there we go.
Andy getting some blue goo. And some red. So he's got one of each, right? He's got the green, the blue, and the red.
Yeah. So we know what the green one's for. What do you think? What's the red one for?
I think you just drink it. I think you just drink that one.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Just drink it. Yep.
All right, Skull Woods. No fire rod, so we can't get to the back. This is a crystal, so we can't clear. There's the compass. So if Ravis checks his map, he can find out which boss is here.
Will he do it? And if he does do it, will I be able to see it quick enough?
I don't know. That's the part. That's the hard part. I think Andy will do it.
Okay.
Jazz hands. This is a very vanilla looking. Oh, there's the hammer. You were wrong, Ack. Come on, man.
Yep, I was wrong. But no, good for them getting the hammer, you know. Big Dunka out there, smiling, his big old banana grin as usual.
Yep.
Yeah, that is definitely excellent to have.
And I thought Andy would check it, but he hasn't yet.
Nope.
Knowledge is key, guys. Knowledge is key.
Oh, it's
it was so fast.
It looked like Aghanim to me. Can that be in Skull Woods?
I
haven't played this
awesome
in a while.
Update. Awesome update. Oh, it's Moth. Vanilla Moth.
It was Moth. Okay. There was literally no way I could have seen that. I was staring right at the screen.
I know. I did the exact same thing.
I saw him pause, and I thought it was like he's checking it. I'm gonna be ready for it, and I still wasn't.
All right, so VOO in Thieves Town is fully clearable in theory. Now, here's something cool about Thieves Town, and maybe you even know this. You don't gotta bomb the attic up there.
No, we don't have to go there at all. Because of the randomized bosses, we don't need to do the cool little lore in Thieves Town where we gotta expose that lady to light and turn her into I guess a monster and she got like a hospital gown on or something. I don't even know. Yeah, we don't have to do that. But boy, that really has led to some interesting seeds because that doesn't mean there can't be items back there, and that doesn't mean that both runners check those items at like the 9-hour mark, feeling
right. Yeah, I imagine both of them are going to do the same thing and kill the boss if they can, or just immediately go to the boss. We do get the lamp, which is really nice in Randomizer as well, because we have to do some pretty scary dark rooms, or what could be scary dark rooms at least.
Yeah, well, and then just outright being a fire source too. So like, if you want to go kill the boss of Desert for a pendant, you could do that, I suppose. But yeah, dark rooms is nice. And for the most part, we can kill, I think, anything but Trinex and Folkster?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, do you want to fight Vidi? That's the question, right? Like, that's one of the ones where it's like, yes, you can, but they're on fighter sword.
Vidi doesn't seem so bad right now, right? We got 30 arrows and a hammer and 10 hearts. I mean, you can just go pound town on him and shoot arrows at him. And
yeah, I suppose. It's not something I'd be looking forward to do.
Well, Cold Stare is going to be a different story.
Yes, but Bombos is available over on the floating island, or not floating, the Lake Hylie Island if they want to grab that.
Oh, that's over there? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, we should go get that.
Yeah, so Cold Stare is killable. Just not with our current equipment.
One of the teammates from Team Pugs is implying that maybe Andy does not know about said Bombos.
Really? Yeah, but he might check it right after he does Hype Cave, though. Like, that's a real possibility.
He went and did Hobo, though. How could you do Hobo and not find that?
He went from the south and stayed on the right side of the screen, so.
I see. Okay, well. Yeah, I mean, you can obviously just go blind grab it from whatever. And then just be like, oh, I guess I'll go to Ice Palace now. If you wanted to. I mean, Pod kind of looks pretty tantalizing here as well.
Yeah, for sure.
What about swamp? I mean, is there a reason why we shouldn't just go into swamp too?
No, man. It's time to go dungeon diving, I think.
Yeah.
And there's Quake, so Turtle Rock and Maya are both able to be opened, though we can't really do anything in Turtle Rock without Kano Samaria.
Well, I mean, unless you can just hover and do the whole dang thing. I want one day it's gonna happen. We're gonna see someone do it.
That'd be pretty nuts.
I don't think an Randomizer seed's probably the debut settings for, you know, this amazing tech, but man, one day it's gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, Hype Cave. Rave's skipping out on the Smith chain. He's saying no.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why he elected not to do that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe he's just thinking like, dude, I got 1,000 dungeons in front of me. Like, let's just go.
Yeah, he also knows he's playing Andy, right? Like, Andy's a really good runner. And
I've heard of Ravis.
Sure.
I have not heard of who the frick is Andy, right? I'm going to invert the meme. Yeah.
Andy Melanakis, I think. That's what he goes by.
Okay. Boy, don't ask me to spell that last name.
But yeah, Ravis is just focusing on dungeons here. Andy did get the mushroom from the Smith, so there's extra time to waste if he gets nothing out of it. He's going to pick up his 4th bottle here. Maybe time to catch a fairy?
We have the bug net?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I have no idea either. I wasn't asking to call you out. I was asking because I was actually legitimately curious. And the bug net's actually a really good item to get an Randomizer too, just because of, you know, surprise dying.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's favorite kind of dying.
Right. All right, so we're in swamp, so we're guaranteed a sword here.
Okay, yeah. I'm familiar with the
memes.
And if we found said guaranteed sword, that's like what? One of 3 remaining items that we're looking for to finish the seed, right? What do we need? A sword, Samaria, fire rod? That's it. Yeah. What else could we need?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, purple chest. This check could be huge. What do we got?
Nada. Mushroom. Hopefully something is there for on the mushroom for Andy.
Yeah, mushroom is still up in the air because of the Smith sequence. Might be a little while before he goes and does it. I mean, he can clearly just kind of make it a one-off whenever, but as you see, he's kind of hitting his way into swamp right now, so... Then after swamp, are you thinking like it's time to go check in that mushroom, or are you thinking like let's go to thieves, or...
I don't know. There's so many options, right? I guess it's all comes down to which bosses we end up. I mean, like, yes, in theory we can finish swamp and pod and all these dungeons, but if Trinex shows up, if there's another cold stare, might be in trouble.
Oh man, I love just the wait. I can't do this room the way I normally do, and a panic. It's my favorite part.
So he's going for Diver Down, but there's no guarantee that Diver Down is going to be available with the enemies.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to do it with just bombs too, because we don't have Kane. So, ooh.
Yeah, that roller says not today, not today.
I'll just go the other direction. It's really not a big deal.
The problem is he flooded it. The key's flooded.
Okay, yeah, that seems a little less than ideal as well.
Yeah, might want to check the Diver Down room first before you flood it, I would say, in Randomizer.
Well, hey man. I am not going to blame or mock Ravis for being.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not mocking him at all. I'm just saying, like, you definitely got to check it. And you know, Diver Down is impossible, but just getting through that roller is going to be tough.
Yeah,
because it does what 3 or 4 hearts of damage.
Yeah, it does. It's all right. We'll get a heart here. Oh no. Okay, yeah,
Oh,
this
jeez.
this
Everything in
looks
this
pretty bad.
room is. Oh, but so what he did there is he slashed his sword right in front of the beam that shoots when you slash the sword.
Oh. Yeah, that room's a little bit of a puzzle. I'm not gonna lie.
And here's the
Andy?
unfortunate part: is he
Andy?
has to get that key now too.
Well, guess what? All
Two for
things
two.
are created equal, as
Yes.
Andy may be doing the exact same thing.
Check the room, Andy. Check the room.
Don't. Well, I mean, he didn't. He already
can't hear me.
flooded it, so there's no checking. All right, maybe we'll see some bug magic. Maybe he'll figure out a way to get this one done. You know, I mean, like, if you time your iframes right out of the water, maybe you can do it.
I don't know. I don't think so. If he proves me wrong, I'm all for it. But I do not know how you get through here.
I think you can do it. It's going to be a little weird because you got to set up this bomb pretty quick.
If it was Samaria, maybe. I don't know how you get through here with just.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And now just do this. I don't know. I think it can be done, but boy, it really sucks.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. This is okay. So there's two aspects of this, right? There's like, I feel for the runners, but I'm also watching this, and it's awesome.
I was gonna say there's only one aspect, and it's hilarious. That's the only aspect I was thinking of. That was really funny.
Yeah, like this is tough. All right, we're gonna go for diver down number 2. This should be easier with the enemies here. I mean, Ravis has got one shot at it.
Oh man, and that spark was very close to saying no.
Oh man, wishing for Sankheart right there. And Ravis skipped out on left side swamp after that too.
Well, I can't. Is it even possible? I don't know if our runners have unlocked their brains enough to get over there yet.
Andy's going for it again. Another 20. A green 20 replaces probably like a heart container or something. I'm not sure.
I would love to hear if I know Andy, both of his teammates are in chat. I would love to hear their opinions on his tenacity right now.
I mean, this is impressive. If he gets this is super impressive.
He can do it, dude.
I think he's got it.
I told you he can do it.
Nice. What a gamer, man. What a gamer.
Yeah. Just now we gotta.
Yeah, he's skipping out left side swamp.
Okay, so we did all of that to not do left side though. That's kind of like the funniest part. But
and here we go. We got Ravis walked into the lightning.
Yeah, I think this is where you use your arrows very liberally. Like, I know obviously you want to kill the boy, that made me wince a little. You want to kill the hammer or the big eye fast with hammer, but like the big eye is probably not gonna kill you.
Right.
So I say just go hard on the children, and then yeah, just hammer, mama home.
Well, he's got 6 arrows, so this will take out most of the big eye, and now you just got to be careful and hammer it. Yeah, it turns out we got 2 gamers, man.
That was a good fight. Definitely not close at all. I definitely didn't have to pause one of my sentences.
I mean, he walked in with 5 hearts on a fight that is not easy to do.
Yeah.
Pull it out, and now we've got Andy, who's got twice as many hearts, and it's already proven that he's a gamer as well. So.
And we'll just say if Fire Rod or Samaria's on left side swamp, we'll probably get a gamer's a truce to recall it a draw and reroll because no one's getting over there. I mean, even though Andy did, but then he just left. But to his benefit, he'd have to come back through that room. So
for sure,
it was the right call.
All right, so Ray was picking up bombos here. Can now kill Cold Stare. So which bosses have we seen? We haven't seen. We've seen Vidi. We've seen Cold Stare. We know about Moth.
Mm-hmm. And Helma.
Helma. Okay. So there's going to be 3 doubles somewhere.
Yes. And it could be any of them.
Yep. We do have the ice rod, so that's nice to have when it comes to potentially fixing Trinex.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Ravis.
Okay, we're gonna go buy a red potion here. Not every day you get to see this potion shop, but like the game knowledge.
This is a strange one. I guess
Andy
this is the cold stare fight.
Going back into swamp, by the way.
We got the big key, so I think at least check the big chest.
Okay, fair. That's fair. You're right. He is still on fighter sword. You promised a sword in here, so maybe he knows about the swamp logic, and he's gonna do his due diligence.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many items are left on the left side. Well, there's compass. All right, he's going for it.
There are 2 items left.
There's 2 items in Thieves Town as well. Now there's potentially just one on the pod.
What are we doing? He was going to flood the water, but I'm just looking at that big giant pool of water to the left of us. all right, it's fine.
Man, Raven's going from one hard boss fight to the other because, you know, Cold Stare and Fighter Sword does have the hammer. It's still not free.
Substantially more hearts this time around, but yeah. Just hammer, so...
Did pick up a couple of those red bottles, though, so...
Alright. Gonna, yeah.
Alright, time to drink one.
Of those, yeah. Meanwhile, hot stuff coming up here on left side swamp.
Oh man, immediately takes a cold stare to the face. There's a heart a heart piece.
Yeah. We're not looking for that.
Oh, another hit. Come on, Ravens. And bombs.
Ooh. All right, left side swamp a bust.
Yeah. He's got 2 down. Oh, use the other one. Yeah.
Not that one. Oh, his hammer is lubed, Fear. He's going to get him now. It's not going to help much, but that's a slick hammer he's got in his hands right now. All right.
All right, so there's 2 items in the back of Thieves Town, but does pick up another crystal. Andy getting his hype cave stuff. Let's see if he does the island blind. Oh, he's not. So he's missing out on bombos.
Okay. Boy, that could be a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely need to beat Cold Stare, but I mean that fire rod's going to show up at some point. And now he's doing the Smith chain. This is a little surprising.
Okay. Yeah, and that was still an excellent fight from Ravis' side. Dude, Hammer Cold Stare is nothing to sneeze at. But, I mean, I gotta say, I've never seen someone use 2 red potions and a green potion while they were in the Hammer phase. That I'm definitely crossing that one off the list. So
yeah, everyone can mark it off their bingo cards for sure. All right, so Andy heading over to pod. Again, in theory, fully clearable. I don't think he's turned in that mushroom yet, has he?
No.
We'll probably see Ravis do that. Maybe refill some of those bottles while he's over there.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense for Ravis to do it. Does he have money? Okay, yeah, he still has money to do it, yeah. Yeah, because he'll just be kind of heading on his way. Dude, he's probably happy to see that mushroom because now he can just go refill on all those potions he splurged on guilt-free.
For sure. All right, Kiki the monkey opening up pod for us.
Yeah. But yeah, so Andy missing out on that bombos, but like, man, we don't necessarily need that.
Mm-hmm.
You find Fire Rod and Kane over here in pod. I mean, you're essentially in go mode, you know, just looking for the sword.
Right.
To heck with that bombos, who cares?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I missed. Must have been an item because not a key.
It was a big key. It was a big key. So it's quote unquote bow locked for all of the. And that was just $20, a green 20 rather. So maybe another mail upgrade. All right, yeah. Did you know? You notice Ravis bought 2 blues. You know what else he bought? 1 green. You know what I'm saying, right?
Oh man, we're never gonna hear the end of this now. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to look at a green potion the same way again.
All right, some rollers and a chain chomp. Luckily, you can just dash through here.
Okay. Dude, it's almost Christmas time. I'm gonna get you a magic decanter for Christmas, buddy.
Appreciate it. All right, 2 keys on the right side.
Okay.
And not surprising, here comes Ravis to pod as well. So, despite the some small differences here and there, still really, really close.
Yeah, I mean, Ravis has the Thieves Town clear and the Cold Stare, but Andy has got the Helmasaur clear upstairs. Yep. So I would say those both are kind of long fights, and they both can be made faster, via equipment as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the next 2 checks in the front here are going to be small keys because you have to have at least 4 smalls. We got the big key, and then there's another green 20.
Okay. Yep.
So I think it's either like heart pieces or heart containers or something that are turning into green 20s now.
Oh, I thought it was like the 9th mail upgrade. So shows what I know. Like, man, there's a lot of mail upgrades in this game.
Yeah.
They really changed a lot. All right, how's our hammer jump situations looking like today? Well, I mean, it's doable.
Doable, yeah.
But we're gonna have to try again because an anti-fairy playing the role as Gandalf here.
You shall not. Oh man, what would be a great find is the Cape or Burna.
Yeah. We could finally have some use for all these green potions.
All right, into the back of pod.
There's keys in this dungeon. I don't think there's any items. Just kidding. There's 3 bombs.
Yeah, but that's all the keys now, I think. Yeah. So there's going to be something here. Could be a dungeon item. What's cool is you can kill these like thieves or bullies or whatever they're called.
Yes.
Jerks.
Yeah.
There it is. Moldorm. Yeah, excuse me. Moldorm.
It could have been Moldorm too, though. When you said it, I was like, I'm not sure now that. I think it was Lambo.
It is Lambo. My name.
Okay.
It's like my old man brain again. Registered what I saw. My mouth said something completely different.
I mean, it was a curly worm. It's the same thing. It's just there's going to be 3 of them. That's the only difference.
Mm-hmm.
I will say shoutouts to both of them. They had the big key and then they got all those small keys. They could have ran directly to the back. I think it was really smart to not do that because you really don't want to run into any bosses if you don't know what they are until we find that fire rod. Especially for, like, Andy, he has no fire rod, no bombos. Ravis has bombos, but still.
Right. Yeah, because we've seen Trainix in pod in the past. In Randomizer, so.
And pod's a nasty one. You don't want to backtrack all the way to pod. Right. Ravis did not get Gandalfed.
He did pass. That's good.
He did pass.
When they finally come out with the version 32, I'm excited for the Randomizer changes because it feels like the kill rooms are a little too easy in the current Randomizer.
Is that something they're changing? Were you allowed to talk about that?
I think so. It's like an open early alpha, I think, right now, if you subscribe to VTorp.
I was also about to say, me and you, like, we're getting up there in age. Are we going to be alive when that comes out?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, when my grandkids come out, they're going to have a lot of fun with that those Randomizer settings.
Yeah. Yeah, I can say anything about version 32.
Okay. Nice. That's really funny. Yeah, it's a pretty tame kill room there.
Yeah.
Definitely wouldn't want to do it in the dark, but probably couldn't say that about most kill rooms, but not so bad.
Yeah. All right, so this fight's going to be... Oh, that Lionel. Wow,
Ooh.
try dashing through that line. I'll make sure.
He quick swapped. He was on that potion, like ready. Well,
Yeah,
he probably knew that it was there. Now that I think about it, because you get a little sneak peek because
right,
of the other rupee room. So
right.
man, it was a good heads up play for him to.
I hope Ravis is paying attention because he's going 3 hearts.
That's a good point too.
That will not end well if he tries to get that dash.
Yeah, I mean he will. I'm assuming get these 3 hearts here. Yeah,
Nice.
ice shots.
Yeah, that was really well done. So where are we heading now? Mire? Ice? We can't do Thieves Town. Can't do ice. Never mind. Mire, I guess. Desert.
Yeah, it's a great question. Maybe Eastern. Yeah, he's gonna go get the green rupee in the cannonball chest, which was actually the second hammer, the one I told you about.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Another Lionel.
I'm staring ever so cautiously at Ravis's hearts here, hoping that he does not take a hit and then run face first into a Lionel, because this is not a place you want to backtrack. The music keeps switching, by the way, dude. Shout outs to whoever's doing that, because I'm loving like the different tones, because Tunic is like the most peaceful music ever, and then this stuff is like Final Fantasy VIII is just jams.
Yeah. It might be our tracker. So again, huge shout outs to Fierce Prince for doing the tracking for us today.
Ravis took a hit, Fear.
That's not good. I hope he knows. I hope he knows about the Lionel.
That's 4 hearts. There is a Lionel.
Fingers crossed for Ravis.
Will he claim a death?
Oh, he's dashing.
Oh, right into the Lionel. No.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Man, if he wouldn't have had a sword there, he actually would have lived, because he would have ran into the berry first.
It's rough.
That's welcome to Randomizer, ladies and gentlemen. These are the things that happen.
An actual Moldor in Eastern.
Nah, that was Lamo.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it's just the singular version of it.
What's nice here is he doesn't have to do the cutscene again. So one, I guess, like perk.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what he's thinking right now. He's just
trying to find the sunshine in the darkness.
It's like, oh man, I'm so happy this room isn't going to open again. That's nice. That's nice. Is there anything fun over here in Eastern Palace?
Oh, the fire rod. That's huge.
Good. Yeah.
That's kind of nullifies that Bombas pickup for Ravis there.
Yeah.
Oh, though again they don't have half magic, so you know.
I mean, it can. Yeah, you're definitely right. It can still come into play, especially if you get yourself in like a magic trouble situation. Boy, this is a real man.
That's a dark room. Not only do you have all of the giant spikes there was a wall master as well.
Yeah. Just insult to injury in that one.
Wait a second. What? Why is Ravis doing this room? Did he die again? Oh, he accidentally mirrored. Oh no.
Yeah, but everybody just chill out and relax, all right? He mirrored, he's doing it again, but he still did not have to wait for that room to open.
The positive, man. You got to try to find the positive.
Yeah. This room is just full of sunshine right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt. I'm definitely not envious of the mental damage going through his mind right now.
That's tough. Moldorm is down. Get a piece of heart, but that just looking for Samaria. And Andy says it can't be on pedestal. Because he didn't pick up the medallion.
I mean, it most certainly can be there, but
it can, but he's probably right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Why did we skip that? Well, whatever. Now, if Ravis just goes into Eastern and like, gets the fire rod, doesn't kill the boss, like all things considered, this is still very, very close.
Yeah.
A little bit of a tall order. And dare I say that whenever you end up in a situation where your mental damage starts to cascade, that's when your decisions start to get a little interesting as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Ravis is a little bit maybe on alert for those said decisions. I'm not going to say anything per se, but I don't know, I've seen it happen to all runners.
Yeah. All right, so him going into Eastern is what needs to happen. Okay, he is going into Eastern, so keeping it relatively close. That's good.
Now, the other thing you don't want to do is do like, hey, I guess I'll big key chest gamble. That one will not work out well this seed. I don't recommend that one. Though that would, you know what? I take it back. All right, Ravis, skip the vanilla big key chest, and then let's just have Samaria on Ped, and then me and you, man, we'll have to find a lot of things to talk about. Actually, I don't know. That probably... I don't even know if that would be that bad for Andy now that I think about it. Samaria locks a lot.
Does it?
Yeah.
I mean, Turtle Rock. I mean, we're Samaria Go mode, right? Like...
Yeah. Well, he is.
Turtle Rock is all that it really locks, and the boss of Meyer.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that would mean Ravis would end up, like, doing that stuff.
No, because Ravis is also...
Assuming he's, like, in my weird hypothetical situation I made where he skips Fire Rod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that would be really good for Andy if that very, very, very likely situation I made up happens. Okay. Andy busting out his hook shot there, and then the iframe's running out just in time for him to avoid getting wall mastered, so that was good timing by him.
He's checking. I thought he mirrored.
Yeah, he's checking. He saw a singular landmo. He will be getting his fire rod.
I wonder if he leaves.
Yeah, he could.
Here goes Moth.
Moth, you got Samaria? Nope, that's just a piece of heart.
That's the max there. That's 14 hearts for Andy.
Okay.
So maybe we'll get like Master Sword in pre-Moldorm 2.
Oh yeah, we are looking for some of those swords, aren't we? I just assume it. If we don't find swords, I don't know. Those are never relevant in my head until we get to GT. So.
Oh, Ravis is out. Yes,
okay.
He's leaving. Is he leaving? Okay.
Yeah, he's got his Quake out.
Good.
So
that's good for him.
Where are we going now? I guess kill Moth.
Yeah, probably the same thing. Go do Skullwoods. So where's Samaria? Where's Samaria? Ice Palace?
It is not on Pyramid Ferry, so we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
I really hope it's not in Ice Palace. Boy, I really hope it's not in the back of Thieves Town.
Right. Well, Andy's going to Thieves Town now. He actually might do Thieves Town and then do the back. Like, I don't think that's unreasonable. Because after he kills Cold Stare in Thieves Town, he's on a Samaria hunt, right? And it could be in so many bad places. Why not just check the back of Thieves Town while you're there?
And I say just go to where would be the most convenient place for it? Meyer, right when you need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. First chest, Samaria. Second chest, Big Key, and then you just go win the game and freaking pray to hell that sword show up somewhere.
Right. I mean, it's GT. It's a lot of checks in there. It's got to be a sword, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going immediately to the back, so he's not even giving it an option. He's just going to check the back of Thieves Town. I like this. You're one item from go mode. You know, there's a decent chance that it's not on the boss, so you're going to go back here anyways.
But what if it was on the boss?
I don't know. I still think it's fine. Oh, look at this room. This is fun.
Get him! Get him, boys! Yeah, there's a handful of guys in that room there.
And just a lone snake. Like, who's pet snake? Did the lid out.
Hey, look at that! Look at that little key dash there. That was pretty slick.
There's the map. Andy realizing, yeah, I don't have to. He's played enough Randomizer. He knows. Don't waste time bombing it.
Okay, I would say this is potion number 4 for Ravens that we've drank. I want to keep track. Yeah. And it was, I mean, and they've all been very useful. Minus the lubing up the hammer. Outside of that, like, they all saved him from death.
Yes.
So he's at like 75% potion efficacy, so it's not bad.
I mean, this is why we talked about picking up those bottles, right?
You're right. I would have never imagined how useful they've all been.
Yeah, I bet he wishes he had that 4th one now. Oh man, guard heavy here.
As you can tell, by
a little bit of lag.
Dancing. Yeah, it's like we're playing Zooter now with this frame rate.
All right, so it looks like Ravis thinks Samaria is a nice palace because it is not in Thieves Town.
Ooh, all right, man. It's anyone's race. Mental damage aside, there are plays to be made and plays being made.
Now, Andy still is up a Helmosaur kill in Hera.
That is correct. And Helmosaur is not slow.
Yeah.
But Ravis is, you know, still temporarily, briefly up a Cold Stare kill.
Yeah, that's about to change, though. Small key.
Alright, yeah. Not even going to mess around with the Oko. Might as well take the magic.
Yep. And, yeah, gets since he used the blue, gets the refill of the magic as well. And goes nuts with the fire rod.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I mean, this fight was probably it was a little bit faster, but because every time he kept trying to quick swap over to hammer, a Puff was dying, so he wasn't able to do it. So he kind of had to hang around with the fighter sword for a little while. Oh
man, this room for Ravis. he took like, I don't know, 10 hearts of damage just trying to bomb the floor.
Randomizer turns all these new rooms into puzzle. All right, we're down to 2 hearts again.
Man, if only stun prize was like fairies or something. Oh, here's a check that we haven't checked.
I can't move in this room. This is so laggy. Man, I'm so nervous for Ravis right now because I saw Andy on. Okay, he used a potion, but yeah, he was on Oko to a roller. All right, we have changed our. Oh yeah, we need a small key, by the way. That was a good call. Good call.
Oh, there's Samaria.
That's huge. All right. Well, that is go. Well, we still need that sword, but that is collective.
Right. You have all of you have all of Turtle Rock. You have all of GT.
Oh man, that is a spot there for Canis Samaria.
I don't know when Ravis is going to get there. That's super isolated.
Oh man. Well, when Ravis pulls 3 swords out of Ice Palace, we'll see who's laughing. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think the bailout is if both swords are in Ice Palace.
That's a tall order, though. Man, I would say Andy has a insane lead now because, Ravis going over to Graveyard Ledge. Oof.
Yeah, that's because he's probably going to go Meyer next.
Yeah, and then after Meyer, you're going to do Desert.
Yep.
I presume. I don't know, man.
I mean, it's just you're going for density, right? Like, oh, there's the book.
Oh, all right. Well,
that doesn't really do anything without another sword.
We can waste a little bit more time. Hey, that's a good way to lock a bunch more swords, though. Now that I think about it.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Do we get silvers?
No silvers.
I swear this says there's so many varieties to this. I have no idea anymore.
So this version of the hard mode is supposed to simulate the NMG experience. Oh, there's a early big key too. God, my
the NMG experience. Okay, where in the NMG experience is there a dang fire bar in this?
Well, okay, we're talking about equipment here. That's the hard part.
There's a jazz hand in Meyer. All right, they've moved in. No, I totally get what you're saying, and that makes a lot of sense now. Okay.
The SGL's hard modes, which have been a little bit more popular, have thrown up. There is a sword.
Well,
all right. I think that was the third item. Was that the third item?
I don't know. I see an open chest, a chicken, a guard, and he's got a master sword now. So.
All right, so
I guess we're gonna get the green pendant.
Okay, so Andy needs the. There's still 4 swords in the pool, I believe.
Yep. So there's two swords out there.
Yeah. I'm not sure which the bosses are for either one of them.
Yeah, I guess they're probably not going to check either. Who cares now? We have all the
right.
We got full boss killing power.
Yep. Armos.
All right. Doesn't seem so bad.
Just stay out of the goo.
Yeah. We got 14 hearts to kill.
Our first double of the day.
Well, Ice Moth. Nice.
Ice Moth.
Ravis is getting his green pit.
Oh, right. That's why he's killing the boss. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I mean, at least
number 6.
It's still a tall mountain to climb, I think, for Ravis, but sword and ice. I mean, that's what you were looking for if you were him.
Yeah, I mean, the other swords could still be in bad locations, right? Like there's desert, there's and he just skipped all of Meyer.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're like literally on Ether and Bombos, respectively, then yes, all 3 swords were in Ice Palace,
right?
Or Saha as well. So
yeah. And Lionels have not been Ravis's friends today.
No, they have not. It's just $20, so that was the I think 8th mill upgrade there on the green pendant.
Right.
I don't even know what color it would turn into at this point.
Plaid, maybe?
Plaid mail?
All of the colors, Rainbow Road.
Man, that would be cool. As long as it's not invisible, because, we still, this is a kid's game.
That's true. That is very true.
I don't want to see that. All right. Well, we are going to check Bombo's tablet. I guess that's the other bad thing about, getting Book and Master Sword is that now Ravis got a lot of deterrent away from his Samaria as well. All right. Well, that's about it. If you just wanted to keep adding to the list of places to go, Hey, but Powder is really, about as close to Kane as he can get. I think he's going to at least do Back of Thieves and all that stuff before he goes over to Graveyard Ledge. I don't know.
Yeah.
Finding Cape. Cape would be, hey, here's a shining arrow.
So how much of Turtle Rock do you do if you're Andy? Do you do all of it looking for a sword, or are you just banking on GT having a sword?
I mean, I don't know. You can just kind of do the aggressive route if you find the big key early, which you did, which is skip, Big Chest and Mimic Cave, but then check all a Laser Bridge. Like, that doesn't seem so bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, outside of that, you're The only things you really could potentially skip in TR: vanilla big key chest, the big chest, mimic cave,
Yeah.
and then laser bridge if you wanted. Uh-oh. Oh. Hey, will this be pyramid fairy into graveyard ledge?
Well,
Or
it can't
this
be
is probably-
pyramid fairy, right?
or a pyramid.
He's banking on that book. He's hoping that the book. He doesn't want his ice palace dip to be for nothing, right?
A little does he know. Hey, there still could be a sword on Ped too, by the way, so
Yeah.
let's just see how many different ways Ice Palace can lock swords. Just a green rupee.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good for Andy. No sword. Okay, so either we're going pyramid or we're going left side swamp here, right?
I don't think left side swamp, right? I don't think you can.
I mean, he still might not be sure if that room's possible, so. Okay. Well, this will make things a little interesting. If these swords happen to be buried like somewhere not close by, if,
Yeah.
it goes over to graveyard ledge.
Yeah, I think this is the route, right? Like you do graveyard ledge, or excuse me, pyramid, graveyard ledge, and then catfish. I think is probably the route that he's thinking.
This would be a funny place for a sword. All right.
Yeah.
That would be a hilarious sword right there, because, you find it on your way down. Oh, no, we don't need a fish. I'm trying to... Alright, well, it's going to be go mode for Ravis.
I mean,
Oh.
if you're rooting for Team Hime, you really do not want to see a sword along the way. And, Andy's being very thorough in Turtle Rock.
And I mean, that could be something that also hurts him in the end, too. Unless he finds a sword, from his thoroughness.
I think he'll find a sword. I mean...
I think it's very likely that the sword's
Yeah.
going to come up. I still put him in, a pretty good spot here.
Mhm.
The odds are in his favor.
Yep.
But when do you ever want to leave it up, to the mercy of the randomizer,
There's a shield, second shield. I didn't think that was even possible in this mode, but it shows you what I know.
Yeah, I thought this was NMG.
That's what I thought too. All right, so Ray was filling up on his potions. Is going to get a God Mire. He is in go mode now.
He is in go mode, and he's basically like more than that. 3 dungeons back. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Helm.
that's the problem. All right, Andy up to Laser Bridge now. Laser Bridge usually isn't too bad because there's only one real enemy on Laser Bridge. Other than the lasers, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, he moved. He's over here now.
Yeah.
Well,
There's our map.
so you don't want to take a laser to the face right now. If
No.
you're Andy. That's not good. I guess he skipped the vanilla big key chest too, because he should only have 1 key right now, right?
Yeah. Right? Yeah, that's strange.
Okay.
I did not see what that was. It's too bad.
He wants to know what he's
About to fight.
what he's up against. Will it kill me in 1 hit or not? Let's take a little detour. It's all right.
So he did everything but the big key chest. That's strange.
And there's an item in that chest too, also guaranteed.
Of course there is. Blind. All right.
Man, did you see those shots? Look at this. This is
Yeah.
textbook. Dude, this is a man who's been fighting bosses in different dungeons. I can tell you right now with these strategies. This is some slick stuff right here.
Yeah, it took 0 damage. Nicely done.
Nice fight.
All right, we're heading to GT. Here's the thing about GT that everyone likes to do is the big key guessing game. I don't like that regular game. I want to see specific locations, and I'll give out a sub to whoever guesses the actual specific location.
Yeah, and Fear will also get out another sub if you guess the location of the sword as well.
Sure, I'll give out two. I'll give out two. All right, so going in, getting quickly, I'll go over the locations. We've got Hope Room. We got 2 checks in Hope Room. We've got Tau Room. We've got 4 checks in Compass Room. If you go left, we've got the Torch. We got Stalfos Room. There's 4 checks there. We've got the Map Room, which with a check there. We got the Fire Snake Room. We've got Rando Room with 4 checks there. What comes after that? Bob's Chest, and then the 3 vanilla locations. So I want to see specific locations, not like Rando Room. I want to see Rando Room top left or whatever.
All right, Fear, the big key is in the bottom left corner of Rando Room, and then there's going to be a sword on the Torch. And please, when you give out my first sub, wait till it runs out before you do the second.
Okay, got it.
Thank you, thank you.
Get your guesses in. Someone's going to have to tell me who gets it right, because there's a lot of guesses in here. Key in Hope Room. Not a big key, so it's not the true Hope Room. Ravis does pick up his 5th crystal, though.
He does. He will have to go head on to TR. There is a plethora of time available for him to save in TR. He can actually skip... Man, he can skip Big Chest, Mimic Cave. He can skip Laser Bridge, too, because they had that extra small key, so...
Yeah.
But Andy, sitting here in GT, I mean, he finds a sword. It's all over, man.
Yep.
I don't think that's gonna save him. Even Master Sword Silverless versus Temper. This is still too long.
Right. He's got a really big lead here, so he has to be on a sword hunt. There's that bug net. Could catch some fairies now if you want. All right, not Compass Room. Gonna pick up the small key here and then head left.
Okay, all right. So here's where we find Sword on Torch. Sword on Torch. Yep. Yeah, dang it.
Oh, the key.
It's
not even a big key.
All right, just a small key there.
All right. So Andy's hoping to find a sword first, right? Like that's really what you want to find.
Yes.
Because you know the big key's going to be here. All right. Not top left of bottom left of Stalfos.
I don't know about you, but there's a stupid boss that takes a fire rod and an ice rod to kill. And that's
we have not seen Shrinex. Yes,
they have not appeared anywhere yet. So
yes. All right, this is the map chest or the double fire bar. That's like half magic. That's huge. That's really big, honestly.
Do you get half magic too?
Yeah, just like you do in NMG.
Oh.
This Mimic is not having any of this. Okay.
All right. Well, it turns out when we asked if half magic was in the pool and someone said yes and someone said no, they were right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's true. Oh, some fun enemies here. Mini Helmas, but we can dash through them now, so not as big of a deal. Not the Fire Snake Room. All right, we're on to Rando Room.
Oh, there's a big key on... Oh, wait. Sorry, wrong screen.
Wrong screen.
I got really excited.
There it is. Whoever had Turtle Rock Compass wins. All right, into Rando Room. Bottom left, no. Top left, yes.
Damn it, I was off by
so
one
close, dude. So close. And we are going to see whatever is on ice, because unless there's a sword in Bob's chest. All right, so can someone enchant one of the mods? Let me know who was the first person to get that right, and I'll give this stuff out.
That's the bottom left, man.
Oh, you're so close, dude.
It's all right. All right. Well, I mean, like, this is... okay, cool. Yeah, all right. We just opened up 3,000 chests, and we found the big key. Everyone's like, hoorah. But we don't got a sword yet, Fear. Where's the sword at? We got what? We got 4 checks coming up, assuming he kills the boss, and then we got 4 upstairs. And after that, you ain't finding no more swords. You got tile room too, if you're feeling lucky.
Oh, it's lame boss here.
Okay.
All right, so shout outs to Tyler Salt, who was the first person to correctly guess where the GT big key was with the rando room top left. So GG's to him. Guess what? He's already got a sub, and he says, "Give it to Ack the Boker."
Excuse me? How could I accept such generosity other than saying, "Wow, thank you so much"? What the heck? You guys are awesome.
Can you type something? Can you type something? You were close enough. Can you type something?
Oh, you have to type so you can give it to me?
Yeah, because I don't have to search your name.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do that for you.
GG's to everyone that guessed. And Lucas Luminara also guessed that was just a little bit behind. Is there a sword here? There's
no swords. Oh man. Well. All right. This is a little interesting now.
I mean, we still have 4 checks up top, right?
Yeah, but what is not there? Is Andy in the lead still?
I guess it all depends on. So Ravis is finishing up. Whatever boss was here, I can't remember. Blind, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna get the big key. He's gonna do Hera still.
So the big key is very far in GT,
yeah,
which is very good for Andy. Okay.
I mean, Andy's got time. Of course, we do have this climb to do in Randomizer on Fighter Sword.
That's a good point too. Yeah. And the good part about it is you don't get the chest till after the climb, so that's always nice. Fear, I don't know, man. This is getting a little silly now.
This is fun.
All right. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. So sword up here, obviously, like, great. Andy crushes. Sword's not up here. What does he do? What do you just...
I don't know.
Go? He's gonna... First thing he's gonna do, he's gonna be like... Is it on pyramid? He's gonna be like, oh, it's $300.
Yeah, he'll probably check, I think you check pyramid and then maybe catfish and then ice probably.
Okay.
I think that's probably the route.
And ice isn't bad, but it's very far along in ice, even with icebreaker.
Yeah. You can also do desert. Desert's a little bit faster, maybe, but it is only 2 checks. I don't know. That stuff.
Wait, and there's still like 2 swords out there. Am I crazy?
There's 2 swords out there. So, we solve these down. We know that there's one in ice. Meyer's a possibility. Desert's a possibility. Rock big chest is a possibility. A big key chest.
Yeah, I guess these are all things. Interesting.
Pedestal.
Okay. Hey, fun fact. I think that boss that's hanging out in deserts, Trinex.
Yeah, you're right. Because Trinex can't be up top. That's for sure. We know that he can't be at Moldorm too. Also,
how is Andy not... Where's the floor? How is he standing right now?
He hovers.
Man, look at him hover while doing this fight. That's insane. Also, I like to remember how I said that like Ravis would have an easier fight. By the time he got here.
Man. Oh, sweating. This is close, dude. This is close because so now he's got to do GT, and the big key is deep. It's rando room, right? So if he does,
pretty far.
If he does DM strats, it's slower. The fastest way is to go full left, but I don't think people really do that. You never know.
No one goes full left in Randomizer. That's just insane. Oh, but yeah, there could be a key in that tile room too, right? Or a sword, rather.
Yes, a sword could be locked there. I mean, we've got ourselves at least something interesting to watch, right? Like, it's not over. Because after that, we have Master Sword Ganon as well. So Master Sword Silverless Ganon.
All right. Someone said, does Andy check Tile Room before he leaves GT? I'm going to go with no, but if he did, it would be really funny.
Weird because, yeah, you have to do the climb again, and I don't think we'll do that.
I wasn't up here. I guess I'll just go back to the start.
Yeah.
All right. There's always a sword up here.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, one time.
I think there's going to be a sword here.
There's always a sword upstairs. There's always a chain jump upstairs.
Oh, now another heart. Oh, just a nice little grab there. Nope.
There's a plaid mail, black mail, brown mail, yellow mail.
Yeah. All of the mails. Nice roller.
All right, we got 2 chests left. We're gonna be very, very careful about how we sneak our way in to get that $20, and that is not a sword. Okay, well, it's okay, guys. There's one left.
Oh, it looks like Helmasaur. It looks like Ravis is doing the Rando Rush for strat. He is going full left.
Really? Okay. He's gonna get a big key out of it.
Oh my gosh, this is nuts, dude. This is nuts.
That'll save him like 90 seconds. Probably more, given the fact that all these enemies have been trash. Andy cursing himself right now because he was like, I would have hovered this gap 3,000 years ago, but yep. I need this chest really bad.
All right, what do we got? Is it a sword?
Come on. Sword? Sword?
It is 10 arrows! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
This just got a little interesting. I reserve judgments for what else is going to happen because I don't know how to predict like what anyone is going to do in this situation.
Okay, so I think obviously you check the pyramid, right? Because if it's pyramid, you're in go mode. And there's the big key. All right, Ravis is 100% in go mode. It's now a race for Andy to find a sword. That's how fast can he get to Ice Palace to get that sword? Obviously, if he goes now, he'll still be in the lead, right? But there's other checks that are available, and we don't know where the other 2 swords are.
He's got a lot of time to get over there. I mean, it's not like getting back to Ganon, it takes that long. He's got time. And boy, it seems really likely that like all these dumb checks that we have left in this game are swords because where else are they? Like Catfish. I mean, like if Catfish has a sword and he's going
Catfish could have a sword.
That's it. Yep. He's gonna win.
Yep. I think that's the check you do first, right?
I mean, I assume so because that's where we're going. Or then after Catfish, where do we go?
I think you mirror and just go to ice, right? Like it's right there. It's 3 checks. It's like the most dense location that you've got left.
It's true.
Ravis, 3.5 hearts to start the climb with.
Perfect. Just as we wrote it up. Getting the safety room is not that big of a deal.
He does have potions, though, so I think he can pop them if he needs to. And it's just Popo's here, so...
I think he forwarded... he didn't have Bugnet, because I think Bugnet was on the right side.
Yeah.
So. But he does have powder.
Catfish.
I mean, if he goes to ice right now, I think he still has time.
Yeah, he does.
But I mean, like, also, if it's just in desert or mire, I think he also still has time.
Yeah. It has to be one of those locations that he skipped, right? Like tile room or GT big key chest or something.
Yeah, the variety of them. Very liberal use of bombos. Oh yeah, what if?
I mean, the clock is ticking. It's not free, but it is ticking.
It's kind of hilarious too that we just saw Ravish use bombos all those times. Does Andy even know where that's at still?
No, I don't think he does.
Okay, fair. These are quick checks over here in desert, though. Oh man, Ravish can also have it.
Yeah, it's free now, dude.
Okay, well. We are finding dungeon items at an incredible rate right now.
And living life on the edge, dude. That's how Ravis does it. Is there a sword here?
All right, well, good news. We'll find a big key right in this chest, and then after that, we're gonna start finding items that could potentially be swords.
Okay. All right. Do you go kill? You don't kill the boss, right? That's way too long.
Well, he has an item, and it's also Trinex, so. All right. I'd like to say I was keeping track of how many potions Ravis has drank during the siege, but I actually don't think it's possible anymore for a human being to do that.
Yeah. All right. Not in the big chest. Is he going? He can't go. Is he going to the boss? He is. He is going to the boss. Oh man.
Yeah, this is a long one.
Welcome to the playoffs, everyone.
Holy crap. I did not think that this was going to come down to this fear.
No.
I really
felt like with where Samaria was, it felt like Ravis was so far behind, but this sword situation is just been pretty nuts. Okay, so how far ahead is Andy still?
I mean, okay, so if there's a sword here, he is still
slightly ahead.
God, maybe because he still has to walk back. Well, okay, well, we gotta start factoring in other things too. Does Ravis have any potions left for Ganon? I mean,
no. He's used all three at least 8 times each. Oh man, I really hope there's a sword here.
I mean, because Trinex takes a good while to kill.
So does Helma.
Yeah. It's alright. Calculated use of every single one of our bombs. Now we can kill you.
Alright, Trinex down. Is there a sword on the desert boss?
I mean, if there's a sword here, it's gonna get there. I think just a pinch faster. It's 20 bucks. Not. Oh, you still gotta go fight swords. And now he grabs the pendant of all times.
No, no.
This is when we didn't want it.
Yeah, I don't know why he picked this pendant up.
No. I don't know where he's gonna go.
Ice. This is ice.
This is ice.
It's Ravis's game now.
Hey man, it ain't over until Ganon is dead.
That's true.
If you think
Master Sword Silverless, buckle up.
Oh hey, look! It's Bombos.
All right. Arcus is dead. Oh man, where's the sword here? The iced tea?
It is iced tea, so very
no.
away. Man, how the scripts have turned. When Ravis was in Ice Palace, didn't have anything, and Andy had found Cane of Samaria and got go mode. Yet here we are, Andy in Ice Palace.
Listen,
and Ravis going into Ganon.
These are experienced runners, but this is not an easy Ganon fight, especially under the circumstances, right? Like, you're in a playoff race, and you've used all your potions, and you've got to kill him without the Master Sword. There's no cape. There's nothing to make it even a little bit easier. I mean, if he just takes it slow, I think he'll be okay, but you're not thinking go slow, right?
Yeah, you're I don't know. At this point, I hope you've closed out that race time. You've eliminated it from your mind. We got no mail upgrades, so things are gonna hurt. I cannot believe that he didn't hug Ganon right there.
I know.
But he didn't, so it's fine. And we are still moving forward.
Oh man, if Ganon was just down a little bit further, that would have been a perfect setup, but he's not. And oh no, there's the bat. He can't. That's it. You can't take any more damage, Ravis.
It's really not a big deal. All we have to do is not get hit. Don't worry about it.
Is that 12?
He seems to think it's 12, so I'm going to incline to believe him. I'm also going to incline to believe that he has no potions left, else he probably would have drinking at least 2 of them already.
Yeah. Didn't even attempt the first one. Okay.
Okay. Hey, I think we're good. We're good. So the tricky part's done-ish.
I mean, you've never been on phase 4 and accidentally got sniped by one of the bats?
Okay, I'm not in the playoffs, all right? I'm in a retirement home eating pineapple bingo,
True,
so these are different circumstances.
Oh, no.
I am beyond scared for my man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
and he just got his sword.
Hey, guess what, guys?
Eck.
We got a race.
Eck.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, here we go.
Yo, I feel for Ravis in that situation because, all right, so that fire got out, and so he had to make sure he didn't get hit by the fire. But then he also had to make sure that he was in a proper spot to get torch glitch. But then Ganon also shot a fireball at him. That was a nightmare of a situation. All right,
He can't take any more damage.
nothing ever happens on Ganon. Oh my Lord. Well, if he takes another death, like, within the next, 3 seconds here, this gets really interesting. Oh, man. Come on, Ravis. I believe in you. You can do this.
I mean, Andy's really experienced in this as well, so I don't expect any trouble. He's also got all those potions if anything does go bad. At least, I think he's still got at least one.
Like, we're not dead, so...
Oh, he missed out. Can he get to the top? He can't. Oh, I thought he was going to get to the top. All right, he's still on phase 2. Oh my gosh, these are so close. As Andy's on phase 1 currently.
Okay. That was a good little sequence there. Good little...
That's it.
Little duel.
Oh! All
Okay.
right, Andy's in the lead.
And just like that, it's all gone backwards. Oh, man. Andy taking a hit.
Yeah.
Andy taking another hit.
one.
Having the potions, though,
Yes.
is going to be hard. Holy bananas. This was insane. This is still insane.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yeah, this
All
is a
right.
good spot for Andy.
Yeah, it's perfect. You can get all the hits that he needs and just hook shot out of there. And that's it, phase 3. And in a really good position too with his heart count. Doesn't have to worry about getting sniped as far as one bat goes, whereas Ravis was in Oko territory.
God, this music change is really gonna make me cry. I'm just like, oh man. It went from the most insane high octane music now into oh gosh, it feels like funeral music now.
Okay, so we're on to phase 4 now, and get the torch glitch, and you just need... And Ravis takes another one.
Hey.
24
This is
spins.
it is a hard fight, man. There is no shame in this. It's a tough fight,
No,
guys.
it's super tough. Especially, okay, so we've all done ladder races, and we've all done pickup races, right? But when you're in a tournament race, especially this deep, we're into the playoffs now, it's stressful, man. It is super stressful, and you're playing against a really good, talented runner. It's hard to keep it up. It really is. And
that's why we recommend drinking green potion. I had to plug it one last time before we go. As Andy finishes up his Ganon fight here, I think we're on 20 spins now. I had no idea, actually. It would have been cool if I was right, though, but yeah, I just guessed a number.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You can't take a hug here, so if you do that, this fight has now been reset. He looks like he has it under control.
Yeah. in a really good spot here. Yeah, Ravis just having a really tough time with the Ganon fight as Andy pulls this one out. Get your GGs in chat for Andy. He gets ready
GGs to Andy's.
Bridge.
Yeah, that'll put the pugs up 2-0. Commanding lead for the series, and oh man, hard not to feel for Ravis in this one.
Big time. Yeah, Andy finishes with a 143.34, and we did get a forfeit from Ravis, understandably. Yeah, huge shout outs to both the runners, man. This was a hell of a race. It was awesome to watch, man.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I wasn't even quite expecting a race like this, man. This one was awesome.
Yeah, get your GGs in chat for Ravis as well. Is he gonna call it a day on this one? And yeah, that was something, man. That was something. Welcome to the playoffs.
Fear, I'm so happy for you randomly sending me a message at like what 1 a.m. something my time saying, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?"
Yeah.
So I appreciate it, man. This was awesome.
It was great. All right, looks like we got both guys.
They want to come.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Come
say hi.
It was crazy how back and forth it really was, you know. Like,
yeah.
With Ravis finding Bombos, and then Andy finding the fire rod, and then Samaria,
like
the sword.
All hope was over, and then no sword ever showed up.
Yeah, that was crazy. We got both Andy and Ravis in. GG's, guys.
GG's.
GG's.
Well, I mean, it was fun for us.
Good throw, huh?
I mean, that was tough, Ravis. Like, in that situation, it's just a really hard, you know.
I mean, there's nothing to say, basically, right? Like, this should not happen, and it still happened.
Yeah. Andy, sword go mode, always a good time, especially in Randomizer.
Dude, going through a whole Randomizer seed with fighter sword, no Burna, and no cape, and basically no half magic for 95% of it was pretty awful.
Yeah, there's some interesting enemy placements. I think our favorite was the left side swamp diver down room.
Dude, oh my god.
We are so
funny. I was like
impressed.
I was like, there's nothing like what enemy could be there that would really mess it up besides these like floating skulls. I don't know if they'll mess with the bomb boost or whatever. And then there's like the perfectly placed rolling pin. And then I died and I was like, okay, well, I need that key. So yeah, I was also surprised I got it. If I had died a second time, I was just gonna leave and come back later. But yeah, that was a roller coaster.
And Ravis, you're able to actually make some pretty good skips. The race kind of turned when Samaria was on Graveyard Legend. You were in Ice Palace, but you got the sword, and we figured there'd be another sword along the way for Andy.
And so I thought the cane was the thing that saved me actually for a long time.
No, you got the cane way after Andy did. Andy was in go mode I guess not technically go mode, but he got the cane, quite a bit earlier than you. But the sword was the big thing, since we have no idea where the other two swords are.
So while I was waiting, I went back and checked Turtle Rock Lava Chest. It was nothing. Burno was left side of Meyer.
Okay.
And all I have left is green pendant turn in
it's not
and
that.
tile room.
It must be tile room then, or what was on pedestal? Did we see what was
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
Because so you got both items out of Meyer, right?
Yep.
Green pendant was turned in.
God.
You said you saw Turtle Rock. Yeah, so
Yeah,
tile room or bed, I guess.
God.
Oh, we haven't seen Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, Pyramid Fairy. God.
Yeah, the tablets were checked by Ravis when he got the book out of Eastern, still looking for the Samaria there.
The book was an ice.
Yeah. So you're never going to get the... I mean, he didn't have Samaria when he got that, so he did those checks.
God.
Well, this puts the Pugs up to 2-0. Do you guys have game 3 scheduled?
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm glad I feel better today than I did yesterday. I was not looking forward to playing this morning when I went to sleep last night.
Yeah. Of course, it was just a perfectly easy normal seed, right?
Oh yeah. God, I got the half magic, and I was like, at least there's this. And then, of course, the gauntlet was like the least needing of magic gauntlet of all time.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been like this low equip in an Randomizer where I was like, all right, I've never been like, better make sure to stock up on potions before I do stuff.
Yeah.
Usually I have like some room to work with. But today I was like, I think I bought like 5 potions. I didn't use too many, but I had plenty just in case. But man, this was a rough one.
Yeah, Patter was over on Bombos too, I believe. Or no, excuse me, Ether Tablet. So
God.
that was the other safety, yeah.
Did we know where the cape was either?
No.
Nope.
Maybe I'm about to pull it from Pyramid Fairy.
Oh, you're still playing it?
Like stuff like this, I'm always curious as to like where these missing pieces were that could have made this less terrible. But
There was some Brad enemy placement. Like, Andy, did you know about the Lino going into the boss room of Pod?
Yeah, I saw it when I went in the basement. My whole plan there was just to dash up, hopefully get boosted north, and just immediately use my red potion. And then hope the iframes carried me the rest of the way. Sword was at Pyramid Fairy also.
Perfect.
But
I think
yeah,
the last one had to be Ped then, right? It had to be Ped.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Or Tile Room.
Or
Ped
Tile Room, yeah.
So
and I guess the other of those was the cape.
That's pretty awful. Well, any last thoughts about the race? We enjoyed it. I know it's rough, Ravis, coming off of a loss like that, but you played really well. And yeah, any last thoughts before we head out of here?
Oh, just thanks for having us. GG's Andy, and yeah, Kermit and Dante are gonna play tomorrow, and let's look forward to that one.
Yeah, still alive. I mean, reverse sweeps happen, so don't give up hope.
How many reverse sweeps have happened in the league playoffs? Where's like the sports stat? We're like, well,
I don't know.
People down 0-2 or 1 in 35 in playoff series.
Yeah, it's pretty low. I was a part of a reverse sweep though.
I'm gonna be really. There needs to be a miracle happening that we win retrons in any form. Like.
I think I remember a few of them last season for sure. This rando, man, anything can happen. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we thought you were
watching this and watching Andy open 300 chests and not finding a sword, and it's like, well, I guess this is a different race now.
Yeah, we literally thought this was over. Like once Andy picked up that Samaria, but you pulled back, and you just never know. Ravis, you dodged that one bat that first time, and it's a whole different game. So
it's a hard fight too, man. So no shame.
Egg, come on. We should be able to do that fight.
No,
yeah, but it's like stress. I mean, you're playing Andy. It's the playoffs. There's a lot going on. The seeds, you've been going through hard Randomizer on mostly Master Sword or Fighter Sword, Master Sword.
I was so relieved when I went into the room before I got you, because I was like, okay, now comes the easy part, the normal part that you've 1 million times done. Let's just go, and the crumbling starts. But yeah, whatever, it happens.
Oh man,
For sure.
no shame, dude.
Yeah, dust it off, pick yourself up, and you'll be good. Andy, any last thoughts before we head out?
I'm excited to watch Dante race tomorrow. Thank you both for calming and restreaming and all that jazz. I'm gonna go take some more medicine.
Yeah, man, feel better.
No, get better, Andy.
Yeah,
And
GG
in your
race.
health, obviously.
Go drink a green potion.
You don't drink it. Remember, we learned that.
The Mucinex I'm taking is actually blue, so we get the health and the magic refill.
Oh yeah.
God, I want to die that I made that joke.
Just wait till you watch back. This is really
Don't do it.
All right, that's going to do it for us. Huge shout outs again to our tracker, Furious Prince, for doing the tracking for us. Really appreciate it. Thanks to SpeedGaming for putting this on. Thanks for coming into the booth, man. I didn't think I'd actually get you in here, but this was a blast.
It's fun, man. Thanks for inviting me. GG's, man. Great race. Great runners. Yeah. Awesome stuff.
All right, there's more races coming up today. We've got Ninjembro versus DT at 6:10 p.m. We've got Iker versus Will WC at 7:10 p.m. and Relkin versus Perdwong at 10:40 p.m. Those are on SpeedGaming here and SpeedGaming 2, so check those out. And I think that's going to do it. All right, everyone, get your green potions on.